SoLa is one of the largest private developers of affordable housing in Southern California. We currently have about 30 projects building 3,000 units.
When I came across the grant opportunity through the CEC, I thought very carefully about who the team might be that we would have the best chance of securing the grant with. SoLa was a very good match because of both its approach to sourcing capital as well as its interest in working to empower communities and also revitalize them without gentrifying them. We also brought together Logos, faith-based development, because of their relationships with the church.
One of the things that was very important to the Emmanuel Baptist Church was that they had a daycare on site, and it was very important for them to preserve that. And so we're rebuilding that daycare facility. California and the country as a whole are really dealing with two fundamental issues. One of them is climate change, and the other is the lack of affordable housing, which is showing up in homelessness. One of our really important philosophies is to uplift, not to uproot. The EPIC challenge allows us to bring green buildings that are highly energy efficient, to build a resilience hub in the event that there is a natural disaster, that there's a location that the community can rally around, that has the resources to protect members of the community in the event of a natural disaster.
The Resilience Hub, which would be the first of its kind in the nation to be built ground up, is really comprised of a combination of the worship space, the daycare center, and the community space.
Among our key criteria is to make Black and brown communities green. Low-income communities have a very aging housing stock that are often some of the worst culprits of greenhouse emissions. And so by upgrading these units, by adding new housing stock to these communities, we're massively impacting climate change.
We have an aging utility grid, and as more and more buildings are becoming all electric, local jurisdictions are requiring it, there's more and more stress on the electricity grid. One of the other goals of this project was to be completely net zero carbon emissions on site.
And the microgrid and the resilience hub that it supports are really truly the most innovative aspects of the project in many ways.
The goal of this program is to build intergenerational wealth in communities that have historically been overlooked and underinvested in.
Typically our residents are 95% of them are Black and or Latino, 88% of them are formerly homeless. So the Pathways to Home Ownership program is an innovative savings match initiative that we've put together that will allow residents of South LA to work towards saving $40,000 that they will use for a down payment on some amazing homes that we will be able to offer them at cost. One of the benefits a participant in the program receives is being able to participate in our monthly workshops. During those workshops, we teach them about home ownership, financial literacy, and ultimately get them prepared to become homeowners. In addition to that, we provide one-on-one coaching in partnership with Ally Bank.
We're building a resilience center. We're building 10 plus homes for sale to members of the community, and we're building a little bit over 70 affordable rental units. Included in that is a daycare center and a house of worship. If we can successfully pull this project off, there's hundreds of sites that can be repurposed for affordable housing.